All right, hello. Hello, good day, good evening, good morning, maybe. Whatever it may be. Hope everyone is doing well today. VGG on first. Horny Y, what is that? Terrible. I hate it. Anyway, lots of people doing stuff tonight. Have Colette is on. It is her birthday today. It's Colette's birthday. She decided yesterday to be doing some Moonlighter, some casual Moonlighter playthrough for yesterday and today, because that's what she wanted to do for her birthday. Beavers is continuing his no glasses playthrough of Celeste. It is a first playthrough, and for some terrible reason, he's not wearing glasses. And Asay apparently started playing Noita for the first time, like, yesterday. And, so Asay is on day 2 of blind playthrough of Noita. So that's pretty exciting. Lots of good stuff. Goodness without glasses. Yeah, I don't... So here's the thing, V. Beavers decided to do, like, a no glasses subathon. Where basically for his birthday, because his birthday is this week. For his birthday, he wanted to do a 40-hour stream for some terrible reason. And then he was like, you know what I should do for a theme? I should say that people can sub to have me not wear glasses. And it's terrible because everyone wants him to wear glasses, but also wanted to support. So, anyway, so he's just been doing a first playthrough of Celeste where the entire time he's just not wearing glasses. Yeah, I also have astigmatism. Yeah. Don't know why he thought. Don't know why he thought that was good. Yeah, he's on tour. On tour now. Alright, good luck. Anyway, for us, I am tired. Discard 5 jacks at once? The fuck kind of goal is that? I don't know if this is relevant anymore, so what we're gonna do is remove it. Move it down here. Oh, Toronto! Hello, welcome on in. GG 10 stream streak. That's so good. I'm sorry, I haven't been around the last couple of nights. Was it two nights ago? What did I do 2 nights ago?
Last night we were with
Yeah, last night was a surprise. I was planning on streaming last night originally, but then friend of ours wanted to hang out last night, so we ended up doing that. And by the time we were done hanging out, it was like I could have streamed for an hour last night, but
Also
I
worked a long shift
yeah,
today.
it's been a longer work week than normal for me. So, and I had a longer shift today than normal, so I went to bed early last night. 2 days ago, I don't remember what I was doing. Cuz I didn't stream 2 days ago, but I don't remember why. Got a reason. What did we do?
Was that barbecue?
Oh, you right. We went oh, and it was Beaver's thing. I think I was watching Beavers. Yeah.
You were fried.
Yeah.
You were like,
After work 2 days ago, there was the barbecue festival. So we went to the barbecue festival, and then when I got home, Beavers was doing his 40-hour stream, and I decided to watch that and just have a chill night. That's pretty good. Alright. I think that's good. Alright. Let's go. Oh, hold on. You know what? I need to fix the thing. Also, fun fact here. So the cursor that you see, which is the cursor that I made, I created this cursor for Balatro. I haven't switched away from it since I switched to it during a Balatro stream a few weeks ago, and I've left it on because I've finished it enough that I'm pretty happy with it, and honestly, it's pretty nice. I like having a simple little like triangle cursor. Like, I don't know, this has been good. Honestly, it's made me think that I should make some other fun custom cursors for games, because like any games that I play mouse and keyboard, I kind of want to make custom cursors for stream. I just really wish there was an easier way to switch them. Switching cursors is kind of a hassle. That's okay. I think I might take a page in Cornfield's book. I was watching Cornfield play some Balatro the other night, and they are continuing, I think, with getting doing each deck and before they go onward. And I keep trying to win a green stake, and I'm not doing it, and I just think maybe we should just do more red stakes. So we're gonna do blue deck red stake. Ooh. Okay. Welcome back, V! V, you're ridiculously supportive. I have all the other for the 3 people that I mentioned. I do literally I do literally have like the streams open, and it's so warming to see you just pop up, just let people know, you know, you're supporting them in their endeavors of game, and that's so cool of you. I think that's pretty cool anyway. How's the Balatro addiction? It's been going alright. I was thinking the other day, I might actually turn the game speed up. Okay, here's actually the full thought. The full thought was, I think I've played it enough at this point that I could probably play a higher speed and like not be overwhelmed by the game going faster. But also, I'm very stubborn. This is a little known dwarf secret. I'm so very stubborn. And all of the people that showed up the first week who were like, you should turn the game speed up, I kinda want to just leave it like this. That would be spiteful. Yeah, see, that's, you know, that would be a little rude. That would be antagonistic. Shouldn't do things just to be antagonistic. We could try. We could. Here, we'll do that. So, I do have one actual genuine concern. There's a few reasons I didn't. One of the reasons was the spiteful antagonistic reason. The other reason I hadn't actually changed it yet, even though I think I would be like fine with it, is I've been playing Balatro as a very almost meditative game. Like, I've been playing it very slowly. I've been really enjoying the general like vibe. Like, the music's so chill. I like kind of thinking things through a bit. I have a slight concern that if it's like going too fast, that it's gonna lose that feeling to me. Because I don't really want to play quickly. I still want to play kind of slowly, and if it like, I don't know, I don't want to lose that really comfortable slow vibe. Oh my god, Jesus Christ, that's fast. We only increased it by 1 level. Oh my god, this is so quick! Ah! This is so fast! Why is it this quick? Where's the speed in between what I just... No, hold on. I want 1.5. No, let me go in between the two speeds. Oh, no. Okay, maybe what we need to do is play with ×4 speed for like a minute, and then we'll go back to 2, and 2 won't feel so bad. 2 feels too fast. So we're gonna see what it looks like in ×4 for a little bit, and then we'll go back. Now this is interesting, because Devious Joker obviously kinda lets us do whatever. I think we take ice cream though. Problem is, Devious Joker is only gonna do anything if I have a straight. And ice cream is gonna, like, work for us no matter what we do, as long as we do something. And I think that's fine. No, we don't have cat tonight. Both cats. Well, is Zag in the hall with the entryway? Yeah. Zag is behind me on the floor. Oliver, I don't know where he is.
Probably.
But yeah, they're both in other spaces right now. Trying to decide if Green Joker would be worth it. We could technically get Green Joker up. Like, especially because of ice cream, we're probably only gonna be doing, like... Oh, but we're gonna be discarding a lot right now, so never mind. Game. Why do we have so many pairs? Oh, we got 3 of a kind, and of course we don't have a full house though. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's I'll go back down now. I can't do it. Nope. I thought I would be happy with it. But nope. Nope, 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 nope. Alright. Alright. I think we can live with that. I do like Magician. Let's take a Buffalo. Ooh. We could kind of go more all in on face cards. It's a good idea. Oh, that's so tough. Investment tag is, like, I think really good. I'm gonna take it. Oh, there we go. Ooh, another buffoon pack. If I want this, though, I have to take it now, and I do want that. I think seed voucher is really good. We can still afford the buffoon pack. Ooh, all right. We are buffoons. Well, I hate obelisk, so we'll take egg. Hmm. 7, 8, 9, 10, jack. Yeah, we could take that, or we could do that. So this week, there's some tentative plans. There's not a day specific yet, but the return of Battery and I, our journey into Pokemon. That should be resuming this week. Oh. That's pretty good. Be gone the next 3 days, a good chance. Oh, yeah. Most likely the return to it will be in the next 3 days, because I have the next 3 days off. So, whichever time works out for Battery, we'll probably do that. That being said, we'll also probably resume, like, when we were doing it before, prior to GDQ, you know, we were occasionally just, like, playing, like, after I got home from work a couple times. Like, Battery takes Fridays off of, you know, work, so there is a chance that we could play some, like, on a Friday night or something. I'm trying to decide if I want to take this Black Bean. I guess we could take it. Why not? Rare Joker. I think I'd rather get the regular money. The healthy hand size. Oh my gosh, we got the $20 from Queen, and we got the 20 molt, I think. That's so good! The double lucky payout, you love to see it. And then that money comes before the end, so I think I get, yeah, I get my interest. That's so good. Wow. Wow! Ooh. Ooh, business card. Turtle Bean. We could sell Turtle Bean and get business card. Especially because we're trying to lean into face cards, right? So I think that would probably be a good idea. Like Turtle Bean, we don't need. It's not gonna be useful after a little bit anyway. So I think we do that, and then we'll buy some more Fauna packs. I'm not particularly attached to any of these. I've gotta say, I actually don't like wild cards in this that much. I really don't like the bosses that punish you for having a suit turn off wild cards. So I don't know. I feel like wild cards are just actively bad. It's bedtime, so we're gonna hit the hay. All right, V. I hope you have a wonderful sleep. If you have dreams, I hope they're very pleasant dreams and that you get good rest. Take care. We can make 3 cards into hearts. Sure. Why not? Let's see. Oh, there we go. Oh, we love payouts. Rat leg! I hope you're doing well today, Rat. Rat, you streamed earlier today, right? What was today? What was today art? It was while I was at work, so I didn't see it. But I do remember seeing a notification. 3 carts of diamonds. I kind of like the idea of phasing out all of our like clubs and spades, and we'll have just hearts and diamonds. Yeah, I did art today. Nice. Nice. Let's see. Just got home from a little dinner and drinks. Nice. Working some music stuff before bed. Very cool. I love bar food. Honestly, if there's one thing I miss about like drinking regularly, is that I miss bar food. Like, I do miss going out in the evening and getting some good drinks and some very bad for you bar food. It's very tasty. Bar food is good and too broke for it. That's also true. A lot of very good bar food isn't cheap. It depends though. I did specifically usually go with friends to like both when I lived in Bellingham and down here. A lot of the bars will have different like special nights. There's actually a bar very close to like my mom's house, and that bar does a different special every weekday. So weekends, I don't think there's like a dinner special, but each weekday has its own thing that's the special for the night, and they're all pretty inexpensive and very good. Like, you know, they do the classic Taco Tuesday that are their tacos are very questionable in terms of being like a proper taco, on account of it's basically very good taco fillings but put into like plain flour tortillas, but good fillings. But then they would do like steak Wednesdays, and other stuff is like steak and baked potatoes, and I don't remember the other days. We went for something. Did they do like enchilada casserole? I don't know. They did something one day that I was very surprised was like the thing they were doing, and it was so good. Almost never drink at bars because it's so much cheaper to just hit the liquor store. Yeah. There's a good burger at one that's like 3 blocks from my place. Sometimes can't resist. That is the big truth. Like, when I did drink more, I definitely mostly drank like with friends at my place. But like if I go to bar for bar food, I do feel obligated to get a drink. Like especially because we go for the specials and stuff. So, you know, the bar is doing special to get people to come in to drink. And it's like none of the bars I'm going to are part of like chains or anything, so it's not I feel like I should support the place more, you know? Ugh. Damn, now I just want good bar food though. Really, I should learn how to make my own good bar food at home. That's the idea. I probably need like fryers and like a proper grill stove thing. I don't know. I don't know the magic of making bar food. That's true. Okay, Torny said the magic is grease, and that is true. Like, one of the things I learned a long time ago, if you want to make really good food that people are impressed at how good your food is, the trick is to use slightly more butter than you feel comfortable with using. And anytime something calls for like milk, you use cream. You use like heavy cream, or half and half, like a proper White Russian. A lot of people are like, White Russians at bars are really good, and like they don't like them at home. It's because a lot of people for some reason don't realize that White Russians are made with they're made with half and half. You don't use like whole milk in a White Russian. You use half and half. You use like cream.
No, I
like-
bet there are some poor people out there using skim milk.
Like the thing is just, if you're having something creamy, a creamy desserty thing, it's being made with like half and half. That's how you make those, and you make them absurdly good tasting. Like, skim milk is my enemy as a barista. I believe it. I can't even imagine, like, because people expect things to foam, right? Hold on, like, yeah, exactly. Okay, I'm glad that is what you were gonna say next. I was gonna say, I imagine that non-dairy things, like milk substitutes, the things that are added to them to make them more milk-like probably foams. Like, that other ingredient probably foams pretty well. Skim foams, but it's the worst driest foam known to mankind. Ugh. Yeah, that sounds terrible. Yeah, I don't know. I am a any latte type drinks I'm getting, I'm usually having made with I usually also get those made with like cream, whatever, like at least whole milk, but preferably with like half and half, because but I'm also not drinking stuff like that daily. I'm drinking it as like a treat. Dang, now I just kind of miss. I've talked about this before, but when I lived with my friend, and he decided to get a latte machine, and we had an agreement where I would buy the ingredients and he would make us lattes. I did drink a lot of lattes during that period of my life, and I do kind of miss that. Deadly, thank you for the med check. I am going to take my slowest acting med, because I am a little worried I'm going to be wired tonight and have trouble sleeping, because I did drink caffeine at work later than normal, because I was at work later than normal. I had a regular who hated foam, but would always order the most complicated drink with skim, and then judge Heckle while you were making her terrible concoction. What?
Special
Also, like, do they hate foam because they've only had foam made with skim milk? Because I kind of feel like that's...
Hell, it's their own making.
Yeah. There's so many times where people think they hate something because they've only had the bad version of it. Won her over by perfecting her order, and then she got kinder, but she was still the worst to deal with. Yeah, I've interacted with a lot of people like that over the years. They're
down to being really nice and they like you and treat you better, but they're still awful.
Yeah, there are a lot of regular patients that are pretty shitty people that really like us, really like our pharmacy, because we know how to do their, like, deal with them basically. But like, they're still assholes. I'm just thinking, like, so many people. So this same friend that made lattes, he told me at one point in life, I think it was when we were in high school. We've known each other for a very long time, for clarity. But he mentioned while we were in high school that he hated meatloaf, because I was talking about being excited for meatloaf. And he's like, I hate meatloaf. And I was shocked. And then one time while I was at his house, I learned that his family made meatloaf by essentially just getting a large thing of beef and then baking it. Like, that's basically what they did. Like, they got a large thing of ground beef and basically formed it into a loaf and baked it. Like, they didn't, like, they might have mixed in, like, an egg and a little bit of breadcrumb, maybe? But it was just beef. It was not, like, mixed meats, which is very crucial.
Seasoning?
If they did season it, was probably very little. Much like your mother, they were not really big on knowing how to season or seasoning things well. So, yeah, when I learned that that's how they made meatloaf, I was like, Sam, I'm gonna make you meatloaf. And he was like, no, I hate meatloaf. And I was like, no,
you hate.
No, you hate. Yeah, I was like, you hate that. That's not. You're no. So then I made him. I made him the meatloaf that my family makes, which is my recipe for meatloaf is it's 3 meats, it's 3 pounds, it's a 3-pound meatloaf. It's a pound of beef, a pound of pork, and a pound of turkey, and then use Italian breadcrumbs for the, like, bready part, and use, some eggs, some little tiny bit of splash of milk, a little bit of Worcestershire. There's definitely other things in it too, but I can't remember this. Oh, I do get, like, Italian sausage, which is, like, pre-seasoned with, a lot of Italian seasoning. But I ended up making him that meatloaf, and I was like, just try it. And he did concede that meatloaf isn't terrible if it's not made the way his family made it. No, he ended up liking that a lot. That actually was the beginning of him trying a lot of foods that he thought he hated. He was really stubborn about a lot of foods. He thought he hated a ton of stuff, and it turned out he just hated the versions that he grew up with. And after he learned that meatloaf wasn't inherently terrible, he started trying other things, like at restaurants and stuff.
It's like, well, if that wasn't what I grew up with. He did learn, he did start learning that he liked a lot of other things way more than he thought he did. Not a meatloaf fan, but that's because I'm allergic to most of it for tomato reasons. Wait, not allergic to most of it? You don't.
Yeah, there's not tomato. There's 0 tomato in the meatloaf that I make. I'm not sure where the tomato comes in. Oh, I do use mustard powder. There is mustard. There is some dry mustard powder in it too. Ketchup is usually okay. I think that anybody that bakes ketchup onto meatloaf is, I'm not gonna say they are terrible as a person, because that's, a bit extreme.
100%.
But they're ruining a meatloaf. They're like, yeah, I think it's objectively incorrect to bake ketchup onto a meatloaf. I hate it. I hate ketchup baked on a meatloaf. I think that's so gross. No, I don't. So I do like personally, I do like to dip some ketchup, some meatloaf into ketchup. Um, when I make meatloaf, I either plan on having it like with ketchup, or I plan on making mashed potatoes and gravy. Um, so like if it's fall or winter, then I will make a bunch of mashed potatoes and then in gravy, and then I'll have the meatloaf with mashed potatoes and gravy, and there will be no ketchup like on the plate. Yeah, I don't think anybody mixes ketchup into the meatloaf. That would be really really weird. But there are a lot of people that bake ketchup onto meatloaf, and that's terrible. Yeah, I think that's bad. Oh, you know what? I did forget when I was trying to list the ingredients to the meatloaf I make. I do also mince up some onions and garlic. Minced onions and garlic are in it. The jamminess. No. I suppose you could take maybe a slice of the meatloaf and you could put some ketchup on it, and then you could put it under the broiler for a little bit. But I don't know. I think putting the ketchup directly on top of the whole thing is just it's just yeah, I hate the baked on. Onions should be cooked before going into meatloaf. I mean that if you're leaving bigger pieces, you could maybe do that. I don't know. Again, I mince them. It's not it's I see no issue with them going in, like, since they're minced up. They're little pieces. They they cook with the meat. But yeah, you like caramelizing. That makes sense. That makes sense. Did not expect to click into making meatloaf, but then again, I never know what to expect when I'm on Twitch. That's fair. Hello, Koi. I hope you're doing well today. Sometimes, you gotta talk about making meatloaf. Nine nosebleeds in 24 hours. That's not good. That's not good. Hopefully your blood is not too thin right now. That's not ideal. Not ideal time. Oh, you get nosebleeds in the heat. That's awful. It's hard sometimes because Worcestershire sauce is not tomato-based, but it's hard to tell whether the glaze contains ketchup. Yeah. No, that's fair. Right, I definitely understand. Like, honestly, having something you gotta kind of be on the lookout for. Always better to be safe than sorry. Like I think that if I had to live with an allergy like of something as prominent as tomato, yeah, like I would just avoid so much stuff.
Like if my sensitivity ever gets into a full-blown allergy.
Yeah. Yeah, any brat. And I mean, it doesn't help that like tomato paste is such a go-to ingredient for a lot of things. Like, first time it's happened, weirdly enough. Ugh. God, when I was in elementary school, I burst of a blood vessel in my nose. I sneezed. I sneezed while I was in second grade. I was in second grade, and in my class we did like a reading circle. I don't remember if it was daily or if it was like certain days a week, but we were sitting in reading circle, and I sneezed, and it broke a blood vessel in my nose, and a massive amount of blood just came out of my nose. And at first I didn't realize, and then I like looked down and everyone was staring at me because it like looked like a murder scene probably. I just like looked down and I was like, oh gosh, there's some red. And then like noticed like it's everywhere, and then it was like just coming out of, oh, it was a terrible terrible
There was probably at least one child who's like, oh my god, Ryan just turned into a zombie.
Yeah, that was rough because I ended up going to the ER. They called my parents. They picked me up. They took me because like it wasn't like stopping. And that's when they looked and they were like, yeah, the blood vessel in your nose is fucked. It's fucked. And they were like, okay, you just have to be really careful. And they were basically like trying to not sneeze through your nose for a bit and stuff until it's all healed. But for about a week, like if I wrinkled my nose wrong, you know, like you smudge your like you feel like you gotta sneeze and you like wrinkle your nose a bit, like that would cause my nose to start bleeding. Do you not sneeze through your nose? So how? So Deadly. You can like sneeze through your mouth.
Yeah.
Like, you can control whether or not you're sneezing through your nose or through your mouth.
There have been times where I sneeze and it's through my mouth, and I still have to sneeze.
Yeah.
Because whatever was in my nose didn't get dislodged.
Yeah.
So I have to like actively think, okay, mouth closed.
Mm-hmm.
Through my sign.
Yeah, most people don't have any clue what does or does not have tomato in it. Yeah. Rat, the amount of people that I've seen that don't realize how sauces work in general, like, yeah, barbecue sauce is fundamentally ketchup that you add like brown sugar and some stuff to. I've seen a lot of people just be baffled, like they just don't realize that sauces are what they are. For a while, I could force sneezes instead of coughing. That's like fascinating. Yeah, a lot of sauces also have like a bunch of mustard in them and stuff. Like, honestly, a lot of sauces are like basic things mixed together, and then you just have a sauce. My stepmother used to make sauces, so like she made an A1 equivalent. She would like mash a bunch of stuff. She'd blend things up and kind of make a knockoff A1. That's pretty good. I have to scrutinize labels for everything I buy, because if it wasn't peanuts added, something soy, yeah. Yeah, peanuts, the like nut related allergies I feel like would be so difficult, because so many things that don't contain the nuts will still put the label on them, you know, about this is manufactured in a place that also processes nuts. So like, okay. So I mean, does this mean you just have to assume there's potentially just nut in that? Or I don't know. Like, I know there are people who, you know, that they breathe it in and would have an issue, so I guess if the particle, like, I don't know. I very luckily only deal with like pollen allergies and animal dander allergies, and neither of those are like anaphylactic. They're both just, I mean, they'll trigger asthma. They'll trigger, my throat will technically swell closed a little bit, but not enough to stop breathing. Listen to this will hopefully cause some interesting dreams. All right, Koi, I hope you have a wonderful EP time. Cross-contamination, yeah. Like, I imagine that I don't know, if I don't know to what I guess it just depends on what extent you're allergic to the thing. But I know I see that on packaging all the time, where it'll just say, you know, this is processed in a facility that also processes soy. So it's like, okay, well, this ingredient this product itself does not have soy, but it's processed at a place that processes soy. So, like, do we gotta just assume this might have soy in it, even though it's not supposed to? Because I am very, very fortunate to not need to worry about that. Like, I cannot imagine needing to worry about that all the time. Yeah, dust is bad. I can tell when, like, we're overdue for vacuuming and stuff, because the dust in there will just start making me itchy. The roof of my mouth will be really itchy. My tomato allergy is bad enough that if a little tomato juice gets on something I'm about to eat, I usually have a reaction. For citrus allergy, a little cross-contamination is okay. Ah, that's just wild. Yeah, I had 2 roommates in college, and one of them had really severe celiacs, and we kept most of the apartment pretty, like, gluten-free, with the exception of like we didn't have like gluten flour or anything, but we did have bread. And there was a rule that, like, whenever anyone used their bread, if it was like on the counter, they had to make sure they wiped down the counter, because if there were like crumbs of bread on the counter, it could make her start getting really nauseous really easily. Crumbs of bread on the counter can lead to bugs and ants, or even a stray cat who sneaks into the kitchen to lick up said crumbs. This is true. Me on the prowl for crumbs. I'm just glad that Oliver seemingly forgot about the butter dish. We have a butter dish, and for a long time Oliver would like find the butter dish and knock it onto the floor so that he could eat all the butter. And so we had to start like hiding the butter dish into spots that he physically could not get to. And when our kitchen got redone last year, or two years ago. 2 years ago. Last year was my hand broken. It was the year before that it was redone. Or was it early last year? No, yeah, 2 years ago. It was finished at the end. It was finished early last year. It was started 2 years ago, though. Anyway, when our kitchen... When did Artsy come? Because our kitchen's being redone when Artsy was here. Okay, maybe that was last year. It was just after I went back to work.
Maybe it was before.
At any rate, when our kitchen got redone, we didn't really have a good spot to hide the butter dish anymore. So now the butter dish is back to living on the counter. But Oliver has forgotten. He's forgotten his hunt for the butter dish. So that's good. Oliver. Going to become a bread goes in the fridge household because Co will steal the bread bag, drag it through the house, rip it open, spread crumb slices.
No.
Yup.
Yeah, that's why our oven is
a
bread box.
Our oven is a bread box. All bread related things. All bread related things live in the oven because both cats will tear into them and eat the bread inside. I thought you started with Zag being the butter dish fiend? No, Oliver. If I said Zag the first time, I misspoke. Oliver's been going for butter dishes since before Zag was alive. Mom's partner uses the microwave as the cat safe. We do that for like dinner. Like if we make like a bunch of fish, or we make a bunch of food that we're worried the cats will try and get into, then we'll just put that in the microwave. Like we'll serve our plates and then we'll put whatever it is in the microwave. But I like to keep the microwave empty. The oven Yeah, the regular oven we're fine with keeping as storage because we don't even use the regular oven anymore because we do all our cooking in the mini convection oven we got. But the microwave, no, we use. Torny uses it to make little soups. Ooh. I was thinking a little bit ago that I should maybe sell ice cream, but also I kind of want to let it run out and see if we get something for it running out. Kind of like how we got the super banana. When I lived at home, my grandmother was staying with us, and we stored our plastic toaster in the oven until she accidentally turned it on with the toaster still inside, yeah. I think anybody that's lived with people that aren't used to things being stored in the oven have talked about that. Like, I've mentioned this before. My dad used to use the oven to like expedite drying out stuff in like fall and winter. So like he might hand wash a bunch of dishes and then put them in the oven, like especially if they just cooked food or something, because the oven was warm, so it would kind of help, you know, dry out the stuff. And one time he had a bunch of like Tupperware in the oven, and I want to say someone was visiting. I'm pretty sure it was someone that was visiting, but they did go, like, it. I don't remember who though, but they did go just turn on the oven for something, and did in fact make the whole place smell like burning plastic as the Tupperware was being cooked. Nice, we got the money. Oh, that was the $2. That wasn't the $20, right? on, come on, come on, come on. That's so rude. Nice, the $20 payout. Nice. Nice. That's a good payout. Yeah, we can take one ectoplasm. Oh, that's like the worst one. That's fine. Like, I like business card, I just, you know. Hmm. Ooh. This is good money. Oh, nice. Nice. Oh, you love to see business card paying out. We'll take that, because even though I don't normally get straights, and I'm hoping to have all um like face cards. We've had a couple of times now where I've had a straight in my hand, and I literally am not playing it because I haven't upgraded it. So. No discards. Right, no discards. I can't discard those things I'm trying to discard. Not ideal. Oh, I just realized we lost the one thing. I think a flush is worth a lot more than a straight. Yeah. Oh, hey, it's ice cream. I remember that one. Ooh. Want that. That's my full house, in case you're wondering. Oh. Oh, that would be very good for us. What we're gonna do is we're gonna sell our popcorn for that. Nice. I want more lucky cards, but I also mostly want a lucky face cards, and I think we might use this opportunity to... Oh wait, what's in my shop? Is a fool? No, not a fool's in my shop. Okay, yeah. We'll use this to get rid of some of the low number cards. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Sorry, Wild will replace Lucky. I don't want to replace that. Is a full house worth more or flush at this point? Flush, okay. I guess we could get rid of these. I would rather not get rid of like while there's still cards that are lower, I would rather get rid of the lowest cards. Guess we could do that. We could sell egg. Trying to decide if I wanted trading card. Trading card is very convenient. But we're late enough that I don't really want to have my discards be only one card, because our discards are kind of important. That's terrifying. Nice. Most of the score. The suits. Is there something that shows me? Actually, this should be a flush. Yeah. See, diamonds are the last suit. I think the order is spades, hearts, clubs, diamonds. Oh. This would be very good now. Okay. Egg, you've done great work. Love you. Love you so much. Your money now. So here's the thing. This is now always going to pay out. And the, we should hopefully start having our lucky cards proc more. Really need more lucky cards. Oh, God. I forgot that remembers how I last had it. Terrible. No 10s, otherwise I'd take the strength. We could make this 7 wild just to, if we can. I guess it'd be better if the ace was wild. No repeat hand types. That's not good. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Finally got lucky. We finally got some luckies to proc. That's so good. That is very good for us. Alright. We need straight to be leveled up. I'm a little concerned, actually. We really need to make our... We need to figure something out before we get to the last thing. Ooh, that's good. Okay, we can turn some 10s into phase cards. Okay, these are very good. Okay. We could save this to force something. Yeah, probably better to save it. Oh, yeah, there we go. Byorto! Hello, Byorto. I hope you're doing well this evening. Thank you. We're starting to get some big number. I'm really worried that we're gonna just lose to the boss of this round we're doing. The boss is very scary. The bot here, let's go. Yeah, our next fight is against the Eye, and the Eye doesn't let us do the same hand more than once, which is very concerning because most of my points are in flush right now. Like, my deck is really built around flush. I would like for full house to be leveled up more, but I'm not getting the stuff to level it up. Any negative jokers? Oh, no, you're not negative. Ooh, more lucky cards. That'd be good. We don't want spades. Oh, I want that. We've got some shenanigans though. So let me explain real quick some shenanigans we have going on, because you'll appreciate this. So Scary Face, it gets us chips whenever there's a face card. Alright. Sock and Buskin, our face cards get re-triggered. So they every time we play them, they happen twice. That's gonna mean that Scary Face happens twice. Smiley Face, face cards give us +5 molt when they're played, which means Sock and Buskin's gonna make that happen again. Lucky Cat, every time the Lucky effect triggers, this permanently gets an upgrade which multiplies our molt. I've only had three triggers since getting it, but that's already, you know, that's stonks. And then this is where some extra silliness is coming in. Oops, all sixes. Anytime the game says you have an X and Y chance, X is +1. So 1 in 3 chance becomes a 2 in 3 chance. Which means the lucky effect, which is normally like a 1 in 5 and a 1 in 15, is now a 2 in 5 and a 2 in 15. And we have Business Card, which is normally a 1 in 2 chance to get $2 whenever we play a face card, is now just 100% of the time $2 whenever we play a face card. So we're getting good money. Our money's pretty good, and you'll notice we have a lot of face synergy. A lot of face synergy going on. We are going to spend some of our extra money right now. I want to get the achievement for having over $400, but I also don't want to just lose to the next round, so we're gonna spend some of this money looking for things to help us. I don't want to go down too low. Alright, we'll take those. Alright, here goes nothing. I could make a 4 of a kind out of kings. Or I could make a 4 out of kind of queens. Okay, before I do that, let's actually discard first. Okay, nice. That's what we want to see. Because we could make a 5 of a kind, and a 5 of a kind I think is worth even more. 5 of a kind. Ugh. Wow, our leveled up 4 of a kind is actually worth more than the 5 of a kind. But we'll get... Okay, so it might be worth more by a little bit, but we're gonna get this played, which is gonna give us more points. So the 5 of a kind's still better. Like, this should hopefully just one-shot it, because we'll have so many things going on. Oh my god, Oat uploaded the emote! Yo, let's go! That's so good. I'm so glad she went with it. That's so good. I love that. I love that so much. Shoutouts to Oat. If there's anyone lurking that does not follow and or subscribe to Oat, should do that. Look at that. Look at that emote. That's so good. Yeah, Bjordo, I don't know what the start of that was, other than, like, I know somebody, like, ended up posting, I think, the original. I think somebody posted something first in the channel, right? But I don't know what the conversation that led to that was. But I mean, I know it's based off of, like, the wizard from Final Fantasy or whatever. Either way. Oat casting a blast spell. Very good. You love to see it. Alright. Any face cards? We're looking for faces. None of you are faces, sorry. I would like to level Flush up more. Ooh, full house. We're gonna take the Flush. Buttery brown sugar oats, looking tasty, yeah. I can't remember if I said this or not, but I'm not like a huge oatmeal for breakfast fan. Like I'm not against it or anything. It's more like it's like eggs. It's one of those things that normally I get a craving for, and then I have once, and then I don't usually eat it again for like months until I get like another craving. But I'm trying really hard to like change my morning routine, because oatmeal breakfast is it's like even with like brown sugar and stuff, it's still like a healthier breakfast than like sausage breakfast sandwich, right? And it's like very nutritional breakfast. Like oats are very nutrient rich, very fibrous, so they're very filling. So like having a like smallish bowl of oatmeal is pretty filling. Like a smallish bowl of oatmeal keeps me pretty full. So like I'm trying to stick with this. At least on my days I don't start really early. I don't think I've said this on Discord, but it just so happens that the last 3 days that I've been doing oatmeal, I also have been starting work like an hour later than my normal like daily time. Like my normal weekday shift starts at 9 a.m. but on weekends I start at 10, and today I had a different shift than my normal shift, so I also started at 10. So I still wake up at the same time regardless of what my shift is, so I use the extra time to try and make breakfast. So right, breakfast sandwich, my beloved. I will admit the other part of this is that the coffee shop that I was getting my breakfast from on the weekends, the place that I've posted about how they very kindly have like my exact order memorized, and pretty much everyone that's there on the weekend shifts, if they have a line and they notice my car in line, they'll just make my whole order, and then when I pull up, it's ready to go. They changed who they get their like breakfast stuff from, and the new people that get breakfast stuff from have a different breakfast sausage sandwich, and the new one is not very filling. Like, the new one is kind of smaller, and the old one was a sausage bagel, so it was like, you know, bagel. It was bagel sides and then a sausage in the middle, like cheese and egg, and it was very filling. It was like a very dense, very hearty, very filling meal. The new replacement for it is like, I think, a brioche bun. The new one is essentially on a hamburger bun, like slightly fancier than, you know, just a like basic hamburger bun, but it's essentially a hamburger bun. And like sausage patty on hamburger bun is significantly less filling than sausage patty on bagel, right? Like a bagel is already like these two things are kind of already breakfast. So the whole point is that normally my morning routine was eat breakfast and then not need to eat lunch. I basically wouldn't eat again until dinner. But the new sausage like the new sausage sandwich they have, it doesn't fill me up until dinner. So I was like, well, that's not gonna work. My whole routine's thrown off from that. So then I was trying these sandwiches that they have. I was like, all right, I'll have a panini. But A, the sandwiches are more expensive, and B, I don't particularly like love them that much. Like, one of them, the one that I ended up going with was like a turkey pesto, which was a fine sandwich, except the tomatoes on it were too acidic. They were overly acidic tomatoes, so I don't like those. But also, like, I wasn't liking paying more money for my breakfast routine that I was less satisfied with. So I've decided that this is where the decision to start trying to change my breakfast routine came in. So we're trying to stick with it. I do miss getting the latte part, because I was also getting a white chocolate mocha. And I miss my white chocolate mocha. But, like, saving money is probably a good idea, you know? Saving money, probably a smart thing to do. I keep spending money, it turns out. I need to try and save money. Good morning! How is the ballerina trobes? Ballerina trove, like Balatro, ballerina trove. I get it. I see what you're doing there. The Balatro's going well. I did try. I did attempt to play the game at one of the faster speeds. I don't like it. I don't like playing the game faster speed. I thought I've been playing this game. I've been playing this game enough now that I could probably play it at a faster speed and it would be fine. But the next speed up is a double speed, and I don't like the game at double speed. I want like 1.5 speed. That would make me feel a lot better. No dwarf WT. That's true. We don't have some sort of hurry emote. That's a good idea. Do you have a list of emote ideas still? Ender brings up a good point. We don't have some sort of like zoom. You know, like there's Mathuel zoom. Something, and like Colette has MSLP time, which isn't a zoom, but it does sometimes convey the same thing. So the idea of something for like zooming, like hurrying for some reason. I don't know exactly. But I could see zoom. Could Panic at not exactly the same, but you know, I see it. I see it. We'll be starting the Witness today. That's exciting. That is pretty exciting. I'll try and stay up for a bit of it. I don't know how long I'll be able to stay up. I am pretty tired. But I do like The Witness. Naruto. That's so good. That's so funny. You know, seeing that actually kind of makes me wonder if the new oat mode would look a little better cropped in a tiny bit. Like a little more zoomed in on the upper part. Because I don't think you're really, like, there's not a whole lot being gained from the bottom part. And then the sizing would look more comparable to, like, how a lot of other emotes are. Alright, Ender. Have a good evening. Good luck with your stream. Your stream... What do we got, like 15 minutes before Ender stream? You're not live yet, right? Hold on. Oh shit, you are live. Yo. You're in the waiting period. Yes, the 15-minute wait. If there's any fans of The Witness, if you are an enjoyer of watching The Witness, there's a Witness stream that's starting up. First time playing. Also, Ender knows very little about The Witness. Very, very little. Which is pretty great. Something connect the dots, yeah. Gosh. I want to play, This is, like, tangentially related, but now I want to play Lingo, which, similarly, I don't know really anything about Lingo, but I know a lot of people that hang out in Witness spaces like with Lingo. I want to play Lingo. Yeah, Lingo is very highly recommended by most people that have played it. And again, a lot of those people overlap with people that like The Witness a lot. I have heard very mixed things on the sequel that recently came out. I've heard, I have actually only heard a few like very, very small sample size of responses on it. Like 2 out of the 3 people that I know of that have played it have not liked Lingo 2 as much as Lingo 1. but one of the people thought it was good, so. Break time over. Gotta go do more boxes. Oh, right. I forgot you're moving this weekend. Alright. Alright, Bjorto. Good luck with moving. Ugh, still working on boxes at midnight. That sucks. That sucks. Dorney and I think have already decided that when we eventually have to move, we are, however much it costs to have, like, moving people help, we're probably gonna do that, because we are so bad at, like, the last move was terrible.
Yeah.
Like, we tried our hardest, and at our hardest, we don't really function very well.
Yeah,
A lot of...
It's so overwhelming.
Yeah,
to think about.
Yeah,
Plus, for most of it, I'm doing the physical labor, and
yeah,
it's just kind of unfair.
So that is part of it. I literally cannot do a lot of things involved, so we have to have people help us. So, I mean, we did have to be fair. There were people helping us. It was not just Tori, but despite that, it was still a lot. And it's like, I think people that do this all their time, like, they just pack stuff up. Yeah, I think, like, I know it's pretty expensive, but I've similarly heard my stepbrother, when he moved cross country, he was in the military, and so one of the times he moved cross country, he was gone, and in a moving people, they were moving not because of, like, orders, they were moving because they wanted to move. So, like, the military will, like, pay for some moving people, if it's because of being, like, restationed, but they will not do it if you're just moving because you want to move. But he did a moving service, and he liked it. I think the big thing with a moving service is you just have to, if you really care about something, like super care about how it's packed, you have to make sure you pack that before they come. Anything else, though, as long as, like, you're like, I don't care how that gets there, as long as it gets there. Should we level up 5 of a kind? We can't reliably pull it off right now. Well, we got 2, so sure, why not? Yes, Ender, I'll message you. Next time I'm gonna move. Penis. Okay, but penis is the funniest. Okay. Because, like, you know, like just penis wouldn't be all that funny, but penis is very funny. I'm just imagining that if you did art for, like, if you remade the card into penis, you'd do art that, like, with your eyes squinted would somehow look phallic. Like, I guess it'd be phallic either way. But with your eyes squinted, you would think it's inappropriate. But with your eyes not squinted, you'd be like, oh, that's, you know, that's just a rock. Right? That's just, Oh, you know, I misread that. I see. It says penis. Penis. Creeper, hello. Everyone keeps coming in today onto really out of left field conversations. The person coming earlier while we were in the middle of describing how we make a meatloaf. Now we have the creeper coming in on penis. Oh, goodness gracious. Creeper, I hope you're doing well today. Doing well. I have a mod to finish, but being lazy. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Brain turn off is big mood, especially like the annoying thing, like when you want to work on like a coding project, but you're not really in the mood to do it. So then you have it open and you're like you look at it and you're like, well, this is here. That feel.
Do this.
Yeah. Pirate software streams in a nutshell. Right file sys.c. Brain file. Oh, nice, the payout. Currently times 0.3. Oh my gosh. That's so good now. That's very good. Achievement egg. Beavers, thank you for reminding me to do the thing. If the thing was eat an ice cream bar, that is what I just did. So thank you. Stay frosty, friend. Thank you. You too. I am gonna end soon. I want to finish this round. Oh, we did the thing. We got over 400. Nice. Go us.
Yeah, you did the thing.
We did the thing. It does fit the highlighted message. It's very funny because I think with delay you couldn't have known that's what I was saying. I think that message came across as I was mid-sentence. Gosh, Ender just started, we did this a minute ago, we'll do it again. Ender just started The Witness, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I want to watch that. So I need to hurry up and end this run. I want to buy these just to upgrade it, but I kind of want to keep my over 400. Folks are not gonna like how I play it. Beavers, people will love any way you play it. As long as you don't call the protagonist maid line. That's good. Alright. Oh no, they've disabled business card. Anyway. That's annoying. Well, we can do this. Mermaid! Hey, Mermaid. I hope you're doing well this evening. You had a breakthrough. I hope good breakthrough. I know it seems like there's been some frustrating stuff going on recently. So I hope positive breakthrough. I'm playing as Maid Line Celeste. A game called Death Road to Canada. Oh, I don't have any discards left. Oh no. Alright, we can play a straight. Well, Ender accidentally speedrunning The Witness. Amazing. Mental health breakthrough. Well, again, hope positive, but... Genuinely having fun with Celeste. Things that can be improved upon, but enjoying it regardless. Mate line will reach finish line. I am curious as to which things you think could be improved upon. I think there's a lot of people that would consider Celeste to be a nearly perfect game. Also, yay, we won. Nice. I think most of Celeste I'm fine with. I'm trying to think if there was anything that, like, I had gripes with. Which I don't think... I mean... I think the only stuff, like... I enjoy more in games where, like... I can, for example, just, like, backtrack. Like, I don't necessarily love linear progression games. And obviously, for the most part, Celeste is, like, linear progression. For the most part, you cannot, like, you know, go back in a previous room. So, like, but that's also not, like, a big singular complaint. Like, that's... Celeste is mostly level. Like, the fact that you can go back sometimes is more interesting than anything, because it's mostly, like, levels. Like, you know, a screen is like a level kind of thing. Was traumatized, yeah. Yeah, definitely watching stuff too young can be very traumatic. I will say, to this day, I don't like a lot of horror movies, in part because I did to see some, like some too young. My siblings, my older siblings, were into horror movies, and I already have very, like, vivid like dreams and stuff. And that did not help. Alright. We unlocked a Joker. We unlocked some sort of satellite-looking Joker. Earn $1 at the end of round per unique planet card used in the run. Oh... Well, that's interesting. Although, if that's at end of round, isn't round the whole thing? Round might be the individual ones. If it's individual ones, I guess that's alright. If I go into what I didn't like about Celeste another time. Beavers, I'm very curious as to what it is. I won't probably comment one way or another. I know you're still playing it. But I am curious as to the things you don't like about Celeste. But yeah, I do think I'll end. Maybe on your next stream, maybe I'll ask you then. But if you don't want to talk about it on stream, that's also understandable. Alright. Mermaid, thank you for reminding me to hydrate. I did finish my drink. I gotta go get more water too. And we will pet cats. Both cats are out of the area, but we will pet them. Alright, let's we'll go over to Ender. This is very funny. So I will say, as we're getting ready to raid over there, Ender stumbled into something that is not meant to be something you stumble into at the beginning of the game. So it is kind of funny. They found a very notably late game secret thing. To not get into spoilers of The Witness, I won't say any more. Ender doesn't know that, of course, because Ender knows jack all about The Witness.
So do not tell him.
So yeah, this is just very, very interesting. I gotta get ready for bed. I am very sleepy. The sleepiness is catching up to me too. So, thank you everyone for hanging out. Stuff this week. At some point in the next few days, I will probably be returning to Pokemon Randomizer with MIT Battery. There is a plan to resume that. I don't know exactly when yet. It'll depend. There's also probably going to be some Power Wash, probably in an evening, because I'll probably maybe do something and something else. I would like to return to Hero Spirit and to Rain World, but I'm just not sure yet when. We'll see. Anyway, have a good evening. Take care.